you doing? Woo! Hey reviewers, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you guys have been well. This is getting straight into it today because this is really the first ride that I should have had on the day of picking up this bike. So if you've seen that video already, I got 5 miles from the dealership and it absolutely tipped it down. So yeah, here she is then, 2021 Kawasaki Z H2. The weather is good. Let's get out there and bed her in. Woo! Oh man. Oh, I love this bike. I love the colour as well. Absolutely love it. Alrighty. Boom. Let's get going. Woo! This is literally the weather that I wanted on pickup day because it's beautiful out there. It's dry. You get some miles on her, bed it in. Now, I'm not going to be going crazy just to start with. I'm just going to kind of warm her up and then we'll progressively build up a bit of revs. I just love the induction roar from it. That kind of like, woo, feels like you're on your own personal fighter jet, your own Harrier jump jet, ready to rip. Oh man, it's quality, absolute quality. So just while we're warming up then, I just want to give you, just a bit of my initial thoughts on it in terms of comfort and stuff. I'm 6'4" for reference, and it's a nice position, I think some of these super nakeds are a bit more aggressive than the ZH2. I think this is more set up for road use, to be honest with you, and that's perfect for me. That's pretty much what I want. But it's a great position. It's a bit more length forward, of course, than my XR. My feet are a little bit higher up than the XR, but yeah, it's a great position. It's really, really comfortable. Of course, I do find that my leg and foot are a tiny bit more cramped now because XR may be a little bit higher up. But you're going to get that with sportier bikes, and sportier is what I wanted. I'll tell you what though, I was looking forward to that pickup day so much, and I'm absolutely buzzing that I can take her out tonight. I just want to get a load of miles into this, get that first kind of service done, get some decent oil in there, and I think at that point we might start with a few of the tasty mods. We've got a few of them lined up, and yeah, I think they're going to be awesome. Pretty much performance focused stuff, and of course, pretty much this week I think Bren Tuning, I think they were the first. I believe that they've cracked it now. They've unlocked the ECU for the ZH2, so I think it's taken about a year to do a lot of hard work, but pretty bonkers, right? I'm sure I read it was 187 at the wheel, and obviously that horsepower is now extended all the way throughout the top of the rev range rather than kind of tapering off like it was doing when the throttle bodies were closing. So yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff. Not that I need more power from this bike at the moment. I'm getting used to it, and yes, I know I'm riding it in road at the moment because I just want to scrub in the tyres. I literally didn't get the chance the other day. I got a few miles from the dealership, the heavens opened, and if you've watched that video, just in case you didn't get it, I signed off early and in anticipation of the rain tipping down, and literally 5 minutes later the heavens opened up. So yeah, it was a good call, but yeah, I took her back and then it was just absolutely rubbish. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So yeah, this is the proper scrubbing, this is the proper one, and yeah, initial thoughts from it, it's awesome. It's so much more nimble than I thought for a bike which weighs 239 kg, because it technically weighs more, well, not even technically, it does weigh more than my old XR, right? The XR was 226, but somehow, and it might be to do with the shorter wheelbase perhaps, yeah, it's really, really nimble, but it feels super planted with it. And we'll do some decent cornering in a minute, and we'll get into some kind of national speed limit bits as well. just briefly while we're getting out of here, like I mentioned on that short video, if you saw it, I'm going to be doing a whole new series on this bike as well. So not just mods, but obviously I've got this break-in one here, first ride. We're going to do a full review, proper one. We're going to do like a night ride, we'll do a deep dive into the system and features, and of course the mods and stuff as well. And then what I'm hoping to do, and it obviously all depends on how we can, well not just how, but how and when we can get that ECU unlock in the UK, as to whether I'm going to do it through someone like Bren, or maybe if it becomes more mainstream, look at like a proper custom map. But yeah, time will tell, but we've got loads of content coming up on this bike, loads of content. And in addition to all of that, of course, we've got new dealerships coming on board, new brands, cars and motorbikes, so loads of exciting stuff coming up. We've got the Super Duke video, which is about to come out for the weekend when you see this. We've got the Hayabusa video going out, the one after that. Tons of stuff, guys, tons of stuff. So very, very exciting times. Shall we open it up a little bit? Go on then. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I was barely even trying. Barely even trying. That throttle is mad. And this is in the road mode as well. That is impressive. That's ridiculous. Wow. And that torque that comes in as well. I think it really starts to pick up from 5k, 6k. Yeah, 5k. Wow, that is awesome. Now we're not meant to be going too high in the rev range yet, but I don't know. She's already, I babied her home basically, pretty much. Yeah, I kind of believe more in the kind of heat cycle type way of doing it. A few heat cycles, warm her up, and just build up slowly, bed in the components, because the engines, they're run in at factory, they're red lines, you know, they check for any leakages, they check for compression. Yeah, so far then guys, yeah, really responsive. I think she's great actually. She feels really planted on the road. I definitely think it's that kind of extra weight that she's carrying, but to be fair, that's what I wanted from a bike like this. Yeah, awesome. Really responsive. I don't know if we've got tyre pressure monitoring on this, so I'll have to find out. Woo! The level at which this can pick up speeds already is very, very impressive. It's kind of what I was hoping for. In fact, it's exactly what I was hoping for, because you can go through the gears, but you don't have to scream the bike to get that kind of power, and that's pretty cool. And I'm definitely sure like 1, 2 and 3, even at lower RPM, she will rip pretty quickly. You don't have to build her up. But yeah, very, very cool. Beautiful. This is like the scenic route. Nice bit of evening riding. Let me put it into sport. Does it just hold up? Hold closed, hold up. Ooh, there we go. Sport mode. I've not tried that yet, so I don't know what it's like. I don't know if it's much different. I literally don't know. That clutch is beautifully smooth. Really lovely. Just hold her at 30. Trying to. Oh. Come on, bike. Yeah. I mean, I tried to hold it there. There's no juddering though. Whoa! There's no juddering in the fueling. Very, very smooth. That's something I'm really appreciative of. Oh, really? Wow! I wasn't expecting that to come up so easily. Okay. So sport mode doesn't mess around then. Wow. Wow! Oh my goodness. That is so crazy. Wow, third gear, man. Whew. That is something else. It really does feel like your own personal fighter jet though when you're on it. Jump jets enabling. Go! It's the tiniest amount of throttle as well. That's what's so silly about it. Just disgustingly quick. Right then, calming down a little bit then. Things I like about the bike, just kind of jumping onto it. The handling's great, really, really cool. And obviously I'm going to get used to the bike and spend time learning about it. But initial jump on, really, really good. Ergonomics are great. The power is mind-blowing, and that's going to take a bit of getting used to be fair. Little bit of getting used to. But it is very, very cool. I love the sound of the engine. I love the sound of the supercharger. There's a bit of an induction roar, but Kawasaki's are known for that, and that beautiful whistle as well. And the stock exhaust, yeah, it's quiet, but it's actually not too bad. Not too bad. And it's a Euro 5 exhaust as well, Euro 5 system. And yeah, a lot of those on newer bikes are pants, but this one's actually pretty good as a stocker, right? But we've got some very cool stuff coming, so yeah, look forward to that. And I think it will really make the sound of the bike. Really make the sound of the bike. So yeah, awesome. Control wise then, just jumping onto those, everything's exactly right I expect it to be. Yeah, I like it, you know, I think the feeling was really good. Yeah, satisfying click for most of the parts. Cruise control there, that's pretty cool. I've not used it yet. In fact, could we use it? Put that on. And then set. Oh yeah, it's on. So well, it says set at the top, just so you know, confirmed. 31. Yeah, it does the job. I think you've got to be going above 30 anyway. But yeah, oh, that's actually pretty cool when it's on. And then you can just kind of relax and chill a bit. Tap the brake, turn it off. Oh, there you go. Nice. And then push that again, I'm assuming. Yeah, and it goes away. So that's cool. So we've got Nationals coming up. I'm not going to go nuts, but I'm going to give it some beans. Just a little bit. Three, 2, 1, lift off. Wow, man. She is a rocket ship, I tell you. Wow. Absolutely love it. Right then gang, well that was it. It was just a quick ride out. I'm going to be doing like more break-in videos. I'm going to be doing a full review for it. Night rides, you name it. But I'm not going to lie, I'm switching off this equipment. I'm going to go take her for a proper blast. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.